Hi, my name is Nathania.
Hi, my name is Jason.
Hi, my name is Rachel.
Hi, my name is Timothy.
In today's Crash Course video, we're going to talk about the book To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee.
The main characters in To Kill a Mockingbird is first, there's G. Louis Scout Finch. She is the narrator and protagonist of To Kill a Mockingbird. Scout is a tomboy who believes that people in Maycomb is good until she saw how close-minded they are during Tom Robinson's trial. Second, Jeremy Atticus Finch is Scout's brother and playmate, who is 4 years older than she is. Third, Atticus Finch is Jem and Scout's father, who is a lawyer with integrity and good moral values. He is one of the few residents of Maycomb to promote racial equality. Fourth, Dill is Jem and Scout's neighbor and friend. Throughout the novel, he became the symbol of childhood innocence. Fifth, Calpurnia is the Finch black coat who became Jem and Scout's mother figure since their mother died. And then there's Boo Radley, who never sets foot outside his house. Boo became a scary and brutal character in Jem, Scout, and Dill's childhood imagination. Seventh, there's Bob Ewell, who is a poor and drunken man that represents the dark side of Maycomb when he accused a colored man of raping his daughter in the expense of a human life. And lastly, there's Tom Robinson, who is a colored man who was wrongly accused of raping Bob Ewell's daughter. He died due to the close-minded verdict of Maycomb judges. To Kill a Mockingbird takes place in Alabama during the Great Depression and is narrated by the main character, a little girl named Jean Louis Scout Finch. Her father, Atticus Finch, is a lawyer with high moral standards and is a very truthful man. Scout also has a brother named Jeremy Atticus Finch, who loves football. Scout, her brother Jem, and their friend Dill are intrigued by the local rumors about a man named Boo Radley, who lives in their neighborhood but never leaves his house. Legend has it that he once stabbed his father in the leg with a pair of scissors. It is said that he is a terrifying creature and he is made out to be a kind of monster. Dill is from Mississippi but spends his summer in Maycomb at a house.
The children are curious and they want to know more about Boo. During one summer, they created a mini drama which enact daily that tells the events of his life as they know them. Slowly, the children begin moving closer to the Radley house, which is said to be haunted. They try leaving notes for Boo on his windowsill with a fishing pole, but are caught by Atticus, who firmly reprimands them for making fun of a sad man's life. Next, the children try sneaking over the house at night to look through its windows. Boo's brother, Nathan Bradley, who lives inside the house, thinks that he heard a prowler and fires his gun. The children ran away. Jem loses his pants because it was stuck in the fence. When he returns in the middle of the night to get them back, it was neatly folded and the tear from the fence are roughly sewn up.
A lot of mysterious things happen to the Finch children. A certain tree near the Radley house has a hole in which little presents are often left for them, such as pennies, chewing gum, and silk carved figures of a little boy and girl who bear a striking resemblance to Scout and Jem. The children do not know where these gifts were coming from, and when they decided to leave a note for the mystery giver, they find that Boo's brother had plugged the hole with cement. The next winter brings unexpected cold and snow to Maycomb, and Miss Molly's house catches on fire. While Jem and Scout was shivering while watching the blaze from near the Radley house, someone puts a blanket around Scout without her realizing it. She did not realize it until the moment that she returns home and Atticus asks her where the blanket came from. She then realizes that Boo Radley must have put it around her while she was entranced while watching Miss Molly, her favorite neighbor, house burn.
Case involving a black man named Tom Robinson, who was accused of raping a poor white girl named Mayella Ewell, a member of the notorious Ewell family, who belongs to the layer of Maycomb society that people refer to as trash. The Finch family then immediately faces harsh criticism in the heavily racist Maycomb because of Atticus' decision to defend Tom. But Atticus insists on going through with the case because his conscience could not let him do otherwise. He knows Tom is innocent, and Atticus also knows that he doesn't have a chance at being acquitted, because the white jury will never believe a black man over a white woman. Despite this, Atticus wants to reveal the truth to his fellow townspeople, expose their bigotry, and encourage them to imagine the possibility of
Scott and Jem find themselves whispered at and taunted. Scott and Jem then have trouble keeping their temper. At a family Christmas gathering, Scott beats up her relative Frances when he accuses Atticus of ruining the family name by being a nigger lover. Jen cuts off the tops of the old neighbor's flower bush after she derides Atticus, and as punishment, he had to read out to her every day. Jen does not realize until after she dies that he is helping her break her morphine addiction. When revealing this to Jem and Scott, Atticus holds this old woman up as an example of true courage. The will to keep fighting even when you know you can't win. The time for a trial draws closer, and Atticus' sister, Alexandra, decided to come and stay with the family. She is proper and old-fashioned. She wants to shape Scott into the model of the ideal Southern lady, much to Scott's resentment. Dill runs away from his home, where his mother and new father doesn't seem to be interested in him, and stays in Macomb for the summer of Tom's trial. The night before trial, Tom is moved into the county jail, and Atticus, fearing of a possible lynching, stands guard outside the jail door all night. Jem is concerned about him, and the three children sneak into town to find him. A group of men arrive ready to cause some violence to Tom, and threaten Atticus in the process. At first, Jem, Scott, and Dill stood aside, but when she senses true danger, Scott runs out and begins to speak to one of them, the father of one of her classmates in school. Her innocence brings the crowd out of their mob mentality.
Bill sneaked into the courthouse to see the trial and sat on the balcony with Macomb's black population. They are stunned at the verdict because to them the evidence was so clearly in Tom's favor. Though the verdict is unfortunate, Atticus feels some satisfaction that the jury took so long deciding. Usually the decision would be made in minutes because a black man's word would not be trusted. Atticus is hoping for an appeal, but unfortunately, Tom tries to escape from his prison and is shot to death in the process. Jem has trouble handling the results of the trial, feeling that his trust in the goodness and rationality of humanity.
White Ewell family against Tom's evidence. According to the Ewells, Mayella asked Tom to do some work while her father was out, and Tom came into their house and forcibly beat and raped Mayella until her father appeared and scared him away. Tom's version is that Mayella invited him inside, then threw her arms around him and began to kiss him. Tom tried to push her away. When Bob Ewell arrived, he flew into a rage and beat her, while Tom ran away in fright. According to the sheriff's testimony, Mayella's bruises were on the right side of her face, which means she was most likely punched with a left hand. Tom Robinson's left arm is useless due to an old accident, whereas Mr. Ewell leads with his left. Given the evidence of reasonable doubt, Tom should go free, but after hours of deliberation, the jury pronounces him guilty.